Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a how I straighten my curly hair. This is my hair type without any products or anything in it. It's just how it is when it air dries. So yeah, most of the time I put a product in it so it'll actually curl better because this is just like frizz and yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, it's not awful, it's just a lot. So anyways, today I'm going to show you guys how I straighten it because it's kind of hard to straighten curly hair. So yeah, I'm going to help you guys out. So as always, like and subscribe before we get started, and let's get into today's video. So the main things you guys are going to need for this video, or to help, is a brush. I hate brushing curly hair and it goes everything against me, but trust me, you're going to need a brush, and then just a hair tie or a scrunchie, and then obviously a straightener. This is the one I use. It's by BC Way. So it's really nice. It's kind of what it looks like, and it's amazing. So yeah. So the first thing I go ahead and do is plug in my straightener so that it can start heating up while I get my hair prepped and ready. So right now it just says off. So if you turn it over, you're gonna kind of come over here and just slide over to the left, and you guys can see your degrees will start beeping or kind of going up. And I always set mine, just because again we're working with curly hair, I always set mine to 410 degrees, and then you'll just wait for that to go all the way up to 410. So right now I'm going to start prepping my hair to be ready to be straightened. So I always have to split it up into two parts, a half up and half down. So that's what I'm going to start with doing. Just put it into a half up and half down like you kind of normally would. So now that we have our hair in a half up, half down type of hairstyle, you're going to just brush out your hair. And I know it goes against everything I do because when you brush your curly hair, it's just a disaster. But yeah, go ahead and just brush this layer. I always start with the layer that's going to take the longest, which is obviously the one you're going to have the most hair on. So just make sure you have it all ready to be brushed, and it's all brushed, so it's ready to be straightened. So my straightener is now ready to be used. By the way, you guys do not have to use a straightener. I'm just saying it works really well. It goes all the way up to 450 degrees, which is really hot, so yeah, use caution. Anyways, now I just start with each little section, and I just kind of go slowly. You can go faster when you're just kind of doing the last overview, but I just go ahead and do it like this. Kind of go slowly. Sometimes I go a little faster, especially if I'm like in a rush. But yeah, if I'm not really going anywhere, then I just like to take my time and do it really slowly. When straightening my hair, I have noticed that I tend to start with this top layer, and then I'll put my hair over to the side and work on this under layer, but I always just start with the part that's visible first, then move my hair and then do like the underneath layer. I basically do the same method when going with the underneath layers as well, and just go slow. So basically all I do. So here is halfway done, so it's looking pretty good. Also, a tip that my sister taught me is it's also better to brush through your hair as well. Like each section or part that you finish, just brush through it, and it'll kind of show you which parts you need to do again, and it just makes it look a lot more straighter. So that really does help. So right now I'm just working on the other side. It's actually looking pretty good, not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep working. It's basically the same thing as this side, so I'm not gonna do like a whole repeat. It's basically just doing the same thing, just on the right side. Okay, so this is the under layer. It looks really good, at least it looks good to me. Sometimes I do have to go ahead and just kind of get the ends, because the ends always want to wave, so gotta work on those ends. But right now I'm going to take this down, and we're going to work on this next. One little tip though, if you're going to do this, so I don't want this to combine with my already straightened hair, because that's just not how I want to do it. So I always have to put my head forward, and sorry if you guys can't really see me. Basically, just keep all this in front of your head and grab all of your straightened hair and pull it to the back. It's going to look really funny, and I'm going to look really weird, so we love that for us. Just like this. And it looks like your hair is really short. And then just continue with the same brushing method. Just brush all that hair. It's going to look really poofy and really funny, but I promise it's the best method out there. Now, it's definitely easier to straighten this since there's less hair, so I just go ahead and do the same method. I just go ahead and straighten each piece of hair. Not much to it. There's not really an underlayer to this one either. It's really not that hard, and honestly, yeah, again, if your hair is a lot more curlier than mine. And this is going to be slightly more hard, but my hair is kind of interesting. It's like curly, but then kind of like some pieces are straight. I don't really know. It's just, yeah. Again, I didn't use any curl product in it because I knew I was going to straighten it later. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll show you guys kind of the before and after. Okay, here's the before and after. So here's how it looked like in the beginning, and here's how it looks like now. Much better. Alright, and here's these front layers. They look really, really good. And now I'm going to take down, wait, what is this? Okay, it was just, yeah. And here's kind of all of my hair together. So now I just go ahead and do the touch up, where I just kind of go through it again, kind of brush through all of it and re-straighten the areas that need to be kind of re-straightened. Nothing much to it, but yeah. This is the back. I don't know if you guys can kind of see, but sometimes there's a little like bump in the back, so I always just grab my straightener. I can't really see you guys, so sorry about that, but I just kind of basically do that and re-straighten some of the back. Well, that's my video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe as always, and let me know if you guys are going to be using any of these tips, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!